Donald Trump. The regular person who thought that Donald Trump was a change that was going to drain the swamp, as he said, and all he did was fill it back up. We don't need those people in our communities across this country. We don't need that kind of division. Wherever we can try to take that division down, we should try to do it.
No, here's the deal. Here's the deal. What we got on.
Interesting. Okay. Normally, greetings, family. Greetings. Welcome to my channel, Global Green Book. There's not going to be any special intro. Well, it might be just a little. Okay. I'm listening to Roland Green. I'm going to put his link in the description. I'm not getting anything from it, but I just want everyone to watch this discussion about the behavior of the evangelical ministers, with that whole thing with, Paula White calling onto our ancestors, the African ancestors. I want you to go to that video and watch it. I don't want to diminish the information that he's sharing. Watch the entire thing in entirety. This is the type of news we need. Unbiased discussion. There are people from all different walks on this panel. They are all people of color. They all have different ideology and political beliefs. Okay, so it's the diverse conversation. So it's extremely important. They're talking about terrorism, civil unrest, the stance that is going to, the things that we're going to be facing. They definitely talked about, the Republicans are going to try to put Joe Biden on his knees. So that's it. I'm going to recommend a couple of books to get into your arsenal as well. I'm going to put them in the description box. I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. One, it's information that we need. We need to know some information about our history. We need to know some information about the mindset of the African people so that we can correct the mental damage that has been done to us. And I have one in regards to the medical history so that we know the type of people that we are dealing with. This pandemic is exactly what it is, a pandemic. We are at war, understand that. We are in a different type of war. We're using biological warfare. We're using propaganda. We're not the players. We're just watching it. I want to share, this is a book, okay? I got this book while I was in Ghana. It talks about the history of the indigenous slavery in Ghana. I'm gonna tell you, when you learn that your history before it got here, because even though this is not the beginning of our history, but this is the beginning of our trauma, because we need to know how deep and how rooted this trauma is so that we can take the corrective steps to fix it. Medical apartheid. I'm going to put the link in the description. Read this. It's that necessary. We need to start arming ourselves with information. The slave master said if you want to hide something from a slave, put it in a book, because they knew that we couldn't read at that time. And now we won't read, and we need to read because we need to constantly keep our mind sharpened and focused and read, share this information. We are the first teachers for our children. There's no reason that we don't know anything about our history on the continent. It is no reason that our continental brothers and sisters don't know what happened to us when we left. There's slave dungeons and things like that right there on the continent. They're living right next to it, and they have no idea what's in there. And I could say this for a fact because I was there and I witnessed this, and I it was shocking. So we don't know our history. We don't know it. This is a definitely must, because then you'll understand why we have to be very mindful in regards to our health, keeping ourselves healthy. And if you've fallen off like I did, because I have fallen off, get back on it. You fall off, you get back up, and you get started. But we have to really arm ourselves up with health and wellness and be our own natural doctors, learn eat to live, all those things, and so that we not become part of their experimental and their experimental hospitals and all that madness. But yeah. And then this is one of my favorites. I recommended this book so many times. I read it all the time. This book, this is the last recommendation, The Miseducation of the Negro, Carter G. Woodson. It lets you know the amount of work that has gone into us for us to self-sabotage. And Carter G. Woodson breaks it down for us so that once we know what it is, then we can start fixing and repairing it. This is a time for us to get some spiritual, mental, emotional healing and re-education and knowing our strength and our power. It is not to do anything about taking over the world. It's about living peacefully, making sure that our family's taken care of peacefully. And if we're living peacefully, the rest of the world will benefit. We have all these demonic energies that's running the countries, and they just want war. That's that Viking energy. We're not part of that. We're not a warring class. It's when you know people's history, you know what it is. So now we know what kind of people we are. We know what they are. So we have to work with each other to deal with this energy in a positive light. It's like we're dealing with some crazy people. They're crazy in my mind, and they made us just as crazy as them. And we have to work on it. We have to heal on it. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And I appreciate, love you, and I hope I didn't rant it too bad. I wanted to keep this about 5 minutes. All right, see you on Monday. Make sure you come and join the Global Green Book Sisterhood Talk. We have an amazing topic that we're going to be doing this Monday. Well, I think it's an amazing topic personally. Raising men and what is required as his first educator. So I had a big debate with my sister Icy on it, but after I broke it down, my thoughts on it, she was like, okay. So I'm hoping you all will be there, be a part of the conversation, because right now my focus is on the youth. That's my strength. I'm gonna bring my strength, and yeah, we're creating this think tank. I like it a lot. All right, family, thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum, peace and love.